Yeah, patriotism is loving your people, not blindly supporting your government's crimes are distorting what it means to love your country, your nation. Real patriotism is confrontation. The government when it's wrong, when it kills. Real patriotism fulfills duty to protect your people from state violence. Real patriotism ain't silence when your government commits atrocities abroad. Real patriotism is flawed according to those who profit from war, from death. Real patriotism takes breath to call out your country's crimes. It's imperialism. Real patriotism isn't nationalism. Blind loyalty to flag while ignoring body stag. Real patriotism holds government to account exact. Loving your people means protecting them from government crimes. That's where patriots come from. From doubting, from questioning, from resistance shown. Real patriotism isn't blindly condoning what's done. Yeah. Patriotism is loving your people deeply, truly, not blindly supporting unruly government crimes against humanity committed. Real patriotism isn't permitted by those who profit from war, from exploitation. Real patriotism is the foundation of resistance, of questioning, of holding power accountable. Real patriotism is surmountable by propaganda, by flag, waving by nationalism fake. Real patriotism for the sake of your people, not your government's power. Real patriotism this hour demands we call out crimes done in our name. They wave flags while supporting wars, killing millions. Real patriotism isn't billions spent on bombs while people starve at home. Real patriotism isn't chrome polish on military empire built on bones. Real patriotism owns every life taken by government in our name. Real patriotism brings shame to those who wrap themselves in flags celebrating death. Real patriotism uses breath to say not in my name, not for my country. Real patriotism isn't the tree of nationalism bearing fruit of genocide. Real patriotism takes pride in people not in government's crimes abroad. Real patriotism applauds dissent, question resistance to state power. Real patriotism this hour, they call you unpatriotic for questioning war. Real patriotism is more than blind support or whatever government does. Real patriotism because you love your people, you oppose their crimes. Real patriotism is loving people in your nation, not supporting devastation your government causes worldwide in your name. Real patriotism brings shame to all criminals, to imperialists, to those. Real patriotism shows by resisting, by organizing, by saying no. Real patriotism don't throw your support behind every crime state commits. Real patriotism admits when country's wrong, when government kills innocents. Real patriotism represents the people, not the powerful, not the state. Muhammad Ali refused Vietnam War draft. Real patriotism is craft, was loving his people enough to say no. Real patriotism showed in his resistance and his sacrifice made. They called him unpatriotic, he paid the price, but history proved he was right. Real patriotism fights against your government when it's committing crimes. Real patriotism chimes truth to power regardless of consequences faced. Real patriotism based on love for people, not for government power. Real patriotism flower blooming in soil of dissent, of resistance clear. Real patriotism here in those who question, who challenge, who refuse. Real patriotism choose people over flag, over anthem, over state. Real patriotism great enough to admit when country's wrong. Loving your country means wanting it better. Real patriotism letter written to government, demand accountability. Real patriotism ability to see your nation's flaws as crimes and sins. Real patriotism begins with honesty, with truth, with refusing to lie. Real patriotism why I criticize America, cause I love my people here. Real patriotism clear distinction between government and population. Real patriotism foundation built on protecting people from state violence. Real patriotism silence breaker speaking truth about crimes committed. Real patriotism permitted only by those brave enough to face backlash. Real patriotism crash internationalism's facade, exposing riot. Real patriotism what? Separates love of people from love of power. Real patriotism hour by hour, choosing people over state every time. Patriotism is loving your community, your people, not following like sheeple government into every war, every crime. Real patriotism rhymes, speaks truth about atrocities done in our name. Real patriotism blame placed on government, not on victims of empire. Real patriotism inspire resistance, organization, refusal to comply. Real patriotism why I speak against my government's crimes abroad. Real patriotism applaud dissent, not blind obedience to flag. Real patriotism drag truth in the light, no matter how uncomfortable.